Good one, Rich.
Hey, Ricky, let her up.
Alright guys, so what is going on? I am back, and it's been a long time. Had a lot of things going on, but I am back with another video. I'm trying to get back on this channel. This channel had huge success. I want to thank all of you that showed support. We're finna hit 2K views on one of the videos. We got like videos with 500, 400, 300. This channel was a huge success, and I kind of just stopped working on it, and I just got lost in society. But I am back, and as you guys know, it is big. So I want to start off today. I want to start today with, I have my clipboard here. I want to start off today with Devin Askew. Devin Askew is a 5-star point guard. He's a 6'3" big guard. They say he's about 190, but I think he's about 200 to 210. He's committing tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern. Interesting to see who he commits to. We got Arizona, Kentucky, Louisville, and Memphis as the final schools. He's a West Coast kid, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see Arizona, but Kentucky, Memphis, don't count them out. And Louisville has been hot on the recruiting trail for the past couple of years, so, it'll be interesting to see where Devin Askew goes. Isaiah Todd as well, 5-star big man, 6'10", power forward, commits tomorrow. He narrowed his down to Michigan and Kansas. If you ask me, I'm thinking this Michigan. He seems like a better fit in Michigan to me, as for Kansas doesn't really need, big in my opinion. That's just my opinion about Kansas. And, the sanctions going on, the NCAA. I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan, Juwan Howard has upped the recruiting as soon as he got there. Many 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits, top 100 guys in general have put Michigan in their final list of schools that they're choosing between. All right, so also a huge commitment was yesterday in one of my favorite players, Scottie, the 6'8" power forward who can play 1 through 5 on offense and defense, which is huge. He goes to Leonard Hamilton in Florida State, and in his comments, in his caption, he put it's a Florida thing, and I think that's what it was, because a lot of people didn't have Florida State or Florida or any other school in Florida. They had Duke and Kentucky and even Oregon, who is hot on the recruiting trail right now. But he goes to Florida State, which is big. I might put a video of him at the end here for those of you who don't know. Scottie Barnes has committed to Florida State, who is a top 10 prospect. All right, so now we got Duke. My Duke preview for this year is Duke can win it all. It is possible that Duke can win it all. Why do I say that? Duke is one of the deepest teams in the nation right now. You have Trey Jones, one of the best point guards in the nation. He's on the top 20 list for the Bob Cousy Award watch list as well. You have Trey Jones. You bring in Vernon Carey and Matthew Hurt as your front court. 2 outstanding bigs, backed up by Javin DeLaurier and more guys who are already there, guys who are going to be seniors. O'Connell is still there. Joey Baker is actually going to play this year. Jordan Goldwire is still there. Wendell Moore is going to start at the 3. Guys like that. This Duke team is very talented, and I think this Duke team is more humble than the last Duke team. It was all the hype around Zion, and, you still knew RJ and Cam could get their bucket. But this year's team is, I'd say, about 6 to 7, maybe 8 to 9 guys, rotation, who can get their bucket, who's going to play together, who's willing to put aside things, for each other, things like that. So my prediction for Duke this year is absolutely the Final Four, which is a lot of predictions for teams every year is when it comes to Duke. So, this year I feel like it's really going to happen, and, if it doesn't, then, just Duke's just going to keep being Duke. All right, so we go to the Memphis preview. All the hype around Memphis, the recruiting class. Yes, the recruiting class can take Memphis, in my opinion, to the Elite 8. Final Four, I don't know. It's not pushing it, but, it's not 50-50 as well. I say they go to the Elite 8 strong. They got them barely in the Sweet 16, man. But, talent like that, you can't beat talent a lot of times, and that's what's going to take them a long way. You got James Wiseman, of course, #1 player in the nation, coming in. DJ Jeffries, a 6'8" small forward. Penny already has his guards there, and Tyler Harris and Alo, guys like that. But the recruiting class is so strong. Lester Canoses, Boogie Ellis, a guy who top featured on my channel, who helped my channel out a lot. So Memphis, I say Elite 8 at the most. Final Four possible. Sweet 16 should be exact with the team, with the players they brought back, and with the talent coming in. I got them in the Sweet 16. Kentucky preview. Everybody knows the big news when Nate Sestina transferred to Kentucky, which was big as a big man. But Nick Richards stayed, which gives Kentucky probably the best front court in the nation, in my opinion, besides Duke, and North Carolina. Kentucky is big, but they are also deep this year. Ashton Hagen's return. Manuel Quickly returns. Of course, Scottie transfers to Washington, who's a sleeper this year. I will make a preview video on Washington, by the way. But he transfers to... Scottie transfers to Washington, but you bring in Tyrese Maxey and, another big, strong guard that can just play. Khalil Whitney is another 6'7" guard. Johnny Juzang, another 6'6" guard. Kentucky has players that can play 2 through 4, in my opinion. Probably about 3 or 4 guys that can do that. Guard spot is strong, big spot is strong. Expect a big year out of Kentucky. I expect them to win the SEC. Although I will be doing the SEC preview video this year as well, because SEC is very deep, including my home state, Arkansas. I think they're going to do very good this year. I'll be doing a video on them as well, as I will try to get them in there. So that's my Kentucky preview. But Texas Tech is struggling so far. Yes, the team that went to the Final Four. What is struggling? Yes, they are. Scrimmage loss to UTEP by 10, I believe. They go overseas, play a couple teams, barely win those games. Jamias Ramsey drops 49, though, who is looking like he's going to be the spotlight of Texas Tech season, as I got him going 1 and done. ESPN has him going 2 and done, but I say 1 and done. That kid is extremely talented. 6'5" guard. He's amazing to watch. He plays hard. He plays defense. He plays offense. He does it all. But Texas Tech is struggling so far. It'll be interesting to see how Chris Beard gets it together. David Moretti is still there. It's going to be another talented Texas Tech class, by the way. I'm interested to see what's going on, guys. But be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm proud to be back, man. I'm going to try to stay back. I swear I'm going to try to stay back this time, because I love the support that I was getting on this channel. And I'm still getting on this channel from the past videos that I uploaded. I look completely different now. I grew my hair out and some more stuff. But I would like to thank you guys for being with me. And, yeah, peace.